Secretary Peter, Operational Lead, EBAFOSA Uganda. We are here on testing of the solar dryer. So far we started at around 10. We loaded the cassava, 20 kilograms inside the dryer. Then outside the dryer, we loaded 5 kilograms. So far we have been recording data after 1 hour interval. What we have found out, inside the dryer, the temperature is higher than outside the dryer. We started with the record, the moisture content when we loaded it was 31.5, and the moisture content was 31.5. Inside the dryer, it was 32 degrees centigrade. Outside the dryer, it was 28 degrees centigrade. The second reading, inside the dryer, it was 38.3, and outside the dryer, it was 31 degrees centigrade. Then we went on to record the third reading. The third reading was at around 3 p.m. The temperature inside it was 42 degrees centigrade, and outside it was 31.6 degrees centigrade.
So what does that mean to the drying rate, if you can explain?
Inside the dryer, the temperature is higher than outside the dryer, but also it depends on the aeration. The dryer has it has a large borehole. It has a large blower where it enters the air inside the dryer, and outside it's open. So in the open space, air is saturating everywhere. But in the solar dryer, there is a limited space where the air enters. So also that one is supposed to be considered. That the air entering the solar dryer is little than the air which is outside the open sunshine. So we have to consider the aeration. Also we have to consider the temperature. So inside the temperature is high, outside the temperature is low. So that means the solar dryer is effective to dry the agricultural products in our environment here where we are.
So how long will this take to reach moisture content of 10%?
Today we are ending at 5 to take the records at 5. Then we shall start there from tomorrow. I hope by tomorrow evening, after the reading of tomorrow, this cassava will be at around 12% or 10%.
Which one will be at 12%, and because we want to see the dryer and outside, which one will dry faster?
I think the solar dryer will dry faster than outside. But also it will depend on the aeration. Outside it's open, so outside the air it is open, it can saturate anywhere. But inside it just passes through the blower.
Meaning?
So at the end of the day, you will find that the solar dryer will dry faster, but also it will be just a slight whatever duration for the cassava even outside also to dry.
So what are some of the advantages of drying in a solar dryer compared to outside?
So when you dry in a solar dryer, it is hygienically it's good. Outside you have been witnessing house flies. Inside you can't, outside fly can't enter. Now in the evening also we are going to lift this one and we put it inside. Here we just leave it inside. We just leave it like that. Then also to start from tomorrow. Even at night, the aeration also to be working on these products. Although there is no sunshine, but also the aeration which passes through the blower can work on drying these products.
Can you explain some of the importance of the blower? What is the blower?
The blower, that blower which you can see there, downward there is a black iron sheet. That black iron sheet, it absorbs heat. When it absorbs heat, the air which enters inside, it is warm. When it enters when it enters here, that black metal it burns that air. When it burns the air, also the air becomes loose. Now, the air which is coming from outside, it is heavy. So it pushes that heated air into the soil dryer. So this is the work of the blower. So there is a saturation of air which is going on. It is a convection. It goes on every time it is working. So this is the use of the blower.
So now, once again, I want you to explain. This solar dryer has a blower, and the other place does not have a blower. How does it come that the solar dryer will dry faster than outside?
Yeah, inside, as we fabricated this solar dryer, the heat inside is higher than the heat which is outside. So the heat which is inside, according to the range here which I have seen, it is too hot inside. That means that the solar dryer will dry faster than outside. Just outside there is the open aeration, but here we just limit the aeration, just passes through only in the blower.
Which type of air passes through a blower?
I explained that the warm air enters the blower, and when it is heated, it loses. When it is heated, it loses weight, and this warm air is heavy. Then it pushes the heated air inside the solar dryer. That heat will also help to dry the products inside.
How many kilograms does this solar dryer take, and how did you come to give it to this group? Because I'm seeing women who are working on that
So
cassava.
far we are doing the tests. We are going to come up with the right kilograms of this solar dryer according to how it's going to dry. So right now I can't give out the kilograms it's supposed to take because we are still on the tests. But it is said to take 300 kilograms. But after the tests, we shall be giving the right kilograms which is supposed to dry.
So how are you going to impact and help farmers so that they can also do this work by themselves of taking the tests? Because I've been seeing the moisture meter you are using. Can also these farmers learn that technology, that technique?
Yes, they can learn the technique, but you see with the people in the villages, after getting the days of drying, that we know that this can be dried in 3 days. Now the village person can see that in 3 days, using the other machine, if the machine can use 3 days, now let me use the 3 days, I dry my things, and they will be dry. From the test, we can see that over it's 3 days or 2 days. So we shall take 3 days for the farmer because the machine is expensive. You can't afford, the farmer can't afford the machine. But after doing our tests, we can judge that let us dry the products in 3 days. We shall be sure that these products are dry.
How many groups have you so far done this activity? And what are the plans?
We have so far 5 village centers, and so far this is the second group where we have tested how we can dry cassava and the other products. And we are still moving forward to see also the other 3 groups. They are getting this training, and I hope by the end of 2 weeks we shall be through with this work of the testing of the solar dryers.
So which crops are you working on mainly?
Mainly we're working on agricultural products, but the main products we're working on is cassava. But now within this group of Sugu Women's Group, they have gone through also to dry vegetables, to dry pumpkins, and also to pound them to get pure powder which can be preserved for a full year.
And also I've seen a fence around. I've seen what's the importance of those trees I'm seeing following the dryer. What is the plan?
Now with this group, they have tried to protect their solar dryer. They have put their poles, they are going to put their fences, they have put their poles, they are going to put their fence so that this solar dryer is protected. That because of the animals, the children, so it will be inside and there will be a lock outside They just open, they come and put their products, they close it. So this is a really good innovation for this group. And we are going to transfer this innovation to other village centers to make the same facing as this one have done it.
I've also seen, is that a padlock?
Yeah,
Why? Because I've not been seeing it around
they have
to
provided
all the centers.
padlocks because when we are fabricating these solar dryers, they are locks. So also they have provided the padlocks. In the evening, they lock their products inside.
So are you doing any tests so that I can see the temperature rates right now? Because the viewers want to know exactly the information, because it's evening time and it's around 5.
It's around 5.
It's around 5. So it's approaching to 5 because it's 20 minutes past 4. So I want to see right now in the camera. You bring out the moisture meter so that
when we put up the moisture coated, we give it like a 3 to 4 minutes. Then it will give us the right readings. So here you can already the moisture coated is this side. Fixed it inside. Now here now it's giving us 34. It's giving us 34.1 degrees centigrade, and the moisture content is 26.5. As we are coming to the end of the day, it's now approaching 5. So these are the readings we have for today.
And I also need you to bring that quickly, that moisture content. Maybe you can switch it off and you bring it out so that we see the temperature outside mainly.
Now outside, we have, oh sorry. So here outside,
What is the temperature?
here the temperature is, you can come nearer. As we are coming to the end of the day, the temperature here is 31. It is 31.5, and it's just even it's just reducing. The moisture content is between it's just flowing between 26, 25. So this is outside. You can see it's going even to 30. We are coming to the end of the day.
What about what was inside?
Inside it was 34.
34.
Yeah, as you can see, you can see to the video.
Maybe you can give the comments on what will you do after this, and
So far tomorrow, I'm going to do the same program. I'm going to do the same procedure. Tomorrow, I'm starting at around 9. I'm starting at 9 to start taking the records. I'll be also doing it every 1 hour up to 5. Then at the end of the day, I'll be giving out comments and whatever I found out in the field of Sugu Women's Group.